Hello, and welcome to Geekery Most Foul. And this week on my weekly review of Doctor Who, we'll be talking about a town called Mercy. Okay, so, my thoughts on this episode. This was a good episode because it got to the core of the Doctor's morality, and it explored a lot, which I liked because one of my complaints over the new series is how temperamental the Doctor's morality really is. One minute he will, cause genocide, and the next minute he's charging a person for the exact same thing, for the exact same circumstances. I mean, a big one for me was Harriet Harman, the Prime Minister. How he's pretty much done what she has done, but he condemned her for it. So, it's nice to see an episode where the Doctor's morality took centre stage. And it was nice to see he basically came up against a mirror of himself, someone who has done horrible things in the past, but isn't fundamentally a bad person. And it was nice to see that conflict in the Doctor, that he is pointed out to be a huge hypocrite in just wanting to abandon the town doctor to die. And as soon as someone points it out to him, he does reconsider, and he does bring up a good point that every time he shows mercy to someone, it allows them to continue on doing horrible things. And as Amy points out, well, that's not the point. The point is, if you start thinking like that, then you become one of those people, and the problem just propagates itself. At the core of this episode, it was the moral tale that violence only begets more violence. It may seem like the quick and easy solution at the time, but it will only propagate more violence. Which I love, and it gets to the heart of Doctor Who's morality. It gets to the heart of, what the character symbolises. Never carrying a gun, never harming anyone unnecessarily. That's what it is at its core, and that's why I love the show. Now, the characters were well written. I mean, the cyborg was sympathetic, and the town doctor was brilliantly written in that he could flip-flop between sympathetic, scared, to sinister and untrustworthy. He was a good character. Now, part of me did want to complain about how tropey this episode was, but ultimately I understand that's part of the fun. Part of the fun that the Doctor, through circumstances, becomes the town sheriff and is forced to defend these people. It is a Wild West trope, and it does fit into that. So all in all, not a bad episode. The problems it had was the flip-flop of the Doctor's morality came too fast. I would like to see him really struggle a bit more with changing his mind. That is, once he changes it, that's it, it stays changed. I'd like to see him continually reevaluate if he's doing the right thing. To me, that would have been better. However, I understand it's a limited time frame that writers have to work in, and they can't explore it fully. So altogether, not bad. 3 out of 5 for this episode.